Hello, everyone, and welcome to part two. I love that you joined us. My guest today is Addie, and she blew my mind. And her boyfriend is making a flight to Japan to have this great time, and she could just barely stand it. But oh my goodness, Addie is a little insecure because he's going without her, and she sees him as uncommitted, unloving, and distant on a phone call with him. And he is the extreme opposite. And this is powerful. Welcome to the work. Welcome to self-inquiry. Let's move into part two, the work with Addie. Now notice sitting there without him, exact same situation. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you free to ski? So notice you're going down the mountain and remove him. Do you love to ski?
I do. Yeah. It's freeing.
Yeah. So what does he have to do with that?
I think I've believed that he has to be there for it to be fun or enjoyable.
So test it without the thought.
If I drop that thought, he doesn't have to be.
Okay, now let's just spend a few moments in that. Ski down the hill. I'm there. Now you hit the bottom. You're gonna go back up. You're gonna go into the lodge. You're free. You love to ski, get on the lift. You're tired, go to the lodge.
Mm. Yeah. He doesn't have to be there.
No. No. You're in the lodge, sit down. And look at everyone else. They have partners. They're laughing, they're happy. And you've got what you want. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You see their happiness? Just notice. It's all for you. It's watching the world without the thought, I need him to be happy. Without the thought, he doesn't want to be with me. You're okay. And I'll take it a step further. You do your work, you're in that lodge, you love to ski, people around you are happy, no one's bothering you, you don't have to be happy, happy, happy because someone's looking at you. You're free. He doesn't want to be with me. Another turnaround. I want to be with me. So now observe everything around you, everyone around you. You're the only person there without a partner. I want to be with me. And now you understand why. It's an amazing world when you're not tranced into this trance you're in.
Yeah.
Real deal. Let's look at two. You want in that situation on the phone with him when you're believing he doesn't want to be with me. What do you want? What do you want him to think, say, feel, or do in that situation on the phone?
I want him to be more committed to me and tell me he's going to miss me and wishes I was going with.
So you want him to be more committed to you. All right, you're a little more awake in number 2 than you were in number 1. You want him to be more committed to you. Is it true? Yes, you did. While you were on the phone. But you're more awake. Is it true? You want him to be more committed to you when he's in Japan with his friends calling you daily. You want him to be more committed to you. Is it true?
No.
Well, notice how you treat him. Notice the facade that takes you over, how you treat him when you believe the thought in that situation. I want him to be more committed to me. Notice your personality,
Mhm.
what you say and do.
I get anxious and needy, and and I stop focusing on my life and just worry about him or what he's thinking of me.
And then the facade takes over. Whatever is necessary, the ego offers up. You know, sweetheart, it's why when people say, I love you, you can't believe them because they've been loving the facade you're offering up. It's not your fault. It's a state of mind. It's the ego's necessity to identify as this body. It's I am physical, but mind. You can't touch it. You can't prove it. You know, it's mind. I exist as this body. I mean, how crazy is that? Especially when bodies get hurt, they break, they die. The ego's insecure, doing whatever it takes to get that security, using. And this situation, as you look at it, your partner, and that's not on you, that's a state of mind, sweetheart. And this is Earth School. You want him to be more committed to you. Notice how you react on the phone when you believe the thought. I want him to be more committed to me. How would you turn that around? No, first, listen to him on that call. Notice on that call who you are without the thought, I want him to be more committed to me.
I'd be calm and excited for him to go to Japan.
Okay, so I am calm. So do it in real time. You know, be there now. Who are you without the thought? I want him to be more committed to me. Calm, listening,
Able
hearing,
to able to focus on my own life while he's gone.
and hearing his joy, his life,
Yeah.
without your motives running.
Mhm.
So listen
Yeah.
now, without the thought, I want him to be more committed to me.
I'm just at peace.
Now listen and be happy for him. He's sharing his life with you. He's a great teacher of how to have a good time without the person he loves. The guy's living life. It's probably what attracts you to him.
Mhm.
I want him to be more committed to me. Turned around. I want me to be more committed to me. Try that on.
I feel like that's the big one.
Okay, so be on the phone with him. Listen, I want me to be more committed to me and to get centered and listen to this man that I love, to get in touch with his life without your ego interference
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
until you can be happy for him,
Mhm.
which brings you happiness.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
God, that's so good to know. That is to be treasured. People can live their entire lifetimes out and not understand what you have just stumbled onto. It's a big deal. Continue to listen to him. Now that's sharing your life with someone and allowing them to share theirs honestly with you without being fearful that you're going to be hurt or threatened.
Yeah.
You want him to tell you he's going to miss you. Is it true? Does that sound like love?
No.
And it's not right or wrong. You can still say it. It's just look at the motive behind it. Without the motive, it could be, but you can ask without motive. It's like, honey, are you going to miss me? And then he'll say yes or no, and what you believe will be the thing. Or he might laugh and just say, you don't know, but you're out of the closet. You're not running a scam on both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, scams are fearful little items. Running our life. My gosh. Oh, I want him to tell me he's going to miss me. Turn it around. I want me to tell him.
I'm going to miss him.
Yeah, and tell him why.
That feels scary. I've already been rejected by him so many times.
Well, maybe it's not something you want to say, but we're certainly looking at this turnaround. What's the worst that could happen if you say, honey, tell me that you're going to miss me? No, it wasn't that one, was it? On that turnaround was on, I want me to tell him I'm going to miss him. Okay, so what will you miss about him? Get honest.
I just really enjoy like being in his company.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you, honey. I just so love being in your company, and I'm so glad you're with your friends. They'll get to hang out with you. I love that they'll appreciate your company. I mean, how could they not? You're amazing. You see, there's no trick in that deck of cards. If you love him, it's true.
Yeah.
And if he's fun, he's not your private property. He's not a bottle of, good bottle of wine, you share. And you have no choice in this situation. He's out there with his friends. Turned around, I want him to tell me he's going to miss me. I want me to tell him I'm going to miss him. So what else would you miss about him?
Um,
What do you love about him?
he listens to me and
Oh,
he's
honey, I'm going to miss you so much. The way you listen to me, it's just, I love that about you. Okay, so you're listening to my words right now, and they're your words. They're in you. Is it still terrifying? No, it's
No.
the truth that sets you free.
Yeah. I think I wish I could be more honest with him and wish I could tell him that I like will miss him instead of just, trying to not. So that's like whatever he thinks.
Well,
Or
back it up with what's true. Oh, honey, I'm gonna miss you so much. I'm gonna miss your laughter. I'm gonna miss the way you love me. I'm gonna miss the way we are together. And I love you with your friends, and they'll get to, they'll get to see all of that in you. And you see, it's not just this. It's this and this and this. It's love. Doesn't mean taking someone, like capturing someone. You'll lose him. And it's not as though he doesn't already know. It's just there's something about you that all of us here have witnessed. There's something about you that is really beautiful that you're just waking up to. If someone loves me, they're not loving some trick I've got running on them or myself. And someone says, I love you, I can understand why they would. And if someone says, I don't love you, I understand why they wouldn't. No big surprise. My ego is not shocked, it's caught up.
yeah.
It's, it's caught up, meaning it's safe, it's visible. It doesn't have to run scams and behind your back, so to speak. Let's look at three. In that situation, to get what you want, which is for him to be more committed to you, to get on what you want, what advice would you offer him in that time and place and conversation? He shouldn't.
Oh, this seems silly now. He shouldn't
Oh,
go
you're
on it.
in mind. Oh my goodness. You're about to meet the person that he loves, that you hide from him. He should or shouldn't.
Um, he shouldn't go on a trip to Japan without me.
Is it true?
No.
Not if you want him to be happy. Doesn't mean you won't take a trip to Japan later together, but on this trip. Notice how you are on the phone. Notice how the ego takes over when you think the thought, he shouldn't go on a trip to Japan without me. Notice how you react when you believe the thought. Look at those images in your head of future.
I think I'm going to be bored in my life if I don't have him to like talk to or hang out with every day.
Oh, so he's your pacifier.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh God, you are just so lovable. It's just even hard to look at that face. Oh, sweetie. Notice how you treat him. Notice that personality shift of yours on the phone when you think the thought he shouldn't go on a trip to Japan without me.
I stop being loving and I get honestly kind of like a frustrated toddler that got a toy taken away.
Wow. So be in that. Just hear you on that phone call, see you, that little confused little toddler, just doing your best, insecure. He shouldn't go on a trip to Japan without me. So be there, honey. Listen to him. without the thought? Who are you without the thought he shouldn't go on a trip to Japan without me to be with his friends? He shouldn't be joyful. He shouldn't enjoy himself, it's without me.
I'm excited for him, and I'm excited that I get a chance to go home and catch up with friends and family without feeling guilty about being away from him.
Wow. Free. You just freed you both up. He did nothing but be himself, and you just freed both of you up.
Yeah.
Just turn it around. He should go on a trip to Japan without me, be with his friends, have a good time. He should go to, those were excellent examples. You get to catch up with your life, your family. You get to talk to him daily. He's calling you daily. You have it all. He has it all. You have it all. If you don't, that's on you. But he's doing well as your teacher on how to live together and to have a life. What a great combo.
Yeah.
Let's look at 4. In that situation, for you to be happy, what do you need him to think, say, feel, or do?
I need him to want to be committed to me and spend time with me.
Okay. Now, in the interest of time here, I want you to take this in almost like a prayer, like open your heart to you, turned around to be happy while he's in Japan. I need me to, and
Be
try
committed to
this
me.
on as a way to be happy. I need me to want to, and read it,
Be be committed to me and spend time with me.
give you what you wanted him to give you, which was to be committed to you and to spend time with you.
Yeah.
So he goes to Japan so you can be free to be you. And he'll call you and you get to share your life with him, what you're doing, what you like about it, what you're fearful of, the joy of it, and the weirdness of it. I mean, he shares his, you share yours.
Yeah.
To be happy, I need me to want me to be committed to me and to spend time with me, my family, catching up. So you have some kind of honest conversation going on once a day when he calls you.
Yeah. Versus me just pretending I'm okay when he calls when I've done nothing but think about him all day.
Yeah. And if you want to go to Japan with him and be with him, all you have to do is listen. And he puts you there. The food
Mm,
he ate, what he did with his friends. I mean, it's like you're there without having to take the trip.
yeah.
And a lot of what they love to do together would turn you off. You'd rather be back at the hotel room. I mean, for all you know.
Totally.
So listen because you love him and you care. And you share your life. Imagine that. You've got a life without him. You share your life with him. Talk to mom, I'm catching up with this and that. I've a lot of stuff I have just put aside. I'm catching up. And
Yeah.
I discovered I want you to be in Japan on that trip without me. What you're telling me is just so amazing. I love that for you. But these things are shared when you really mean them, which, going back over this worksheet on the other side of our time together and looking at it again, and then looking at the same worksheet again tomorrow, and look at the same worksheet that we're working through now again the next day. Because every day that you do that, you're doing it with a more enlightened mind, more enlightened than you were the day before when you looked at it, etc.
Yeah.
And what I love about this is the things we discover when we're awake. There are tendencies in him that you don't speak of, that bug you. I mean, this work, he says, the relationship's over, and you love that kind of freedom for him because you love him. And you love that kind of freedom from you because you've got a life.
Yeah.
So together beautiful, not together beautiful. There's a word for it. It's called freedom and loving what is. Okay, I want to say that recipe, your words, not mine, your words. I'm turning it around. You did it beautifully. For me to be happy, I need me to. And take it in.
I need me to be committed to me and spend time with me.
Yeah, while he's in Japan. And let it be a practice. So when he comes home, you're not so dependent.
Yeah.
Both free and with a lot of integrity, self-realization, integrity running. Let's look at 5.
I think he is uncommitted, unloving, and distant.
Okay, so in that situation, I am
Uncommitted,
to his
unloving.
happiness and your own.
Yeah.
I'm uncommitted. I'm fearful.
I was just committed to trying to get him to pay attention to me, no matter how much it hurt me or him.
Okay, so feel that, honey. You're not alone. A lot of people watching you today. You're growing us as you grow. In that situation, I am unloving. Example.
Mm, I was acting frustrated with him.
Wow, just that word acting. Notice. We're frustrated with them when we believe they're not giving us what we want, or what we want them to think, say, feel, or do is we're fearful of. In that situation, I'm unloving. Anything else?
And distant.
Anything else?
No.
If you all, when you're doing this work, you just see everything there as like a glass, a glass filled, like a glass filled with water, a glass filled with examples. I'm just full of these examples. Where was I unloving? Notice those images going on in your head when those words are being formed in our asleepness. In that situation, I was distant.
Yeah, I was off running in the future, thinking he wasn't going to come back to me. I was making up all sorts of stories that he'd forget about me.
Mm.
It's been a year and he hasn't forgotten about me yet. So,
No. I think you're waking up to a lot of the beauty that he sees in you that you didn't yet, that you haven't up to that point. Could be that he's not fooled for 1 minute by you. But you have been, and that's the point. In that situation on the phone, he is committed.
mm,
Example,
he gave me his location.
I have one. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
He gave you his location, and knowing you, he doesn't want you to know who his family is. You're too insecure. You could make all kinds of silly calls. I'm not saying you would, but he's protecting both of you. He knows you and he loves you anyway.
I made those silly calls with an ex before.
Like he's your property, your possession, you have to keep track of. And
I've never thought of it like
well, you're afraid of
he's
losing him.
protecting me.
Again,
I've said I've never thought of it like he's protecting me from making those crazy calls.
yeah. When you really have your feet on the ground, you sit in this worksheet again, you really have your feet on the ground, you can thank him for that. Just say, sometimes I'm just whacked. You know me so well. And the way you take away those, like those traps I fall into and hurt myself and others, you somehow you've got me when I don't.
Mm.
And I really appreciate you for that you see me so clearly. I'm starting to catch up with you, and thank you for sparing your family and me.
Yeah. Wow. It's definitely not the story I've been telling before.
Yeah, he strikes me with what little information I'm experiencing as someone that knows you well, loves you well, and remains free, even with you as a partner. Those things, he doesn't want to be with me, turn around, he does want to be with me, that we did. You shared with us as you discovered for yourself what you already knew, those beautiful, beautiful things about you that were honest, authentic. He sees them. You're the last to know.
Yeah.
And fascinatingly, that's one of the reasons you love him. He sees through you and loves you anyway. But the terror you experience, you can have it all without that.
That sounds amazing.
Well, yeah, you can have the beautiful you and live with or without him that he sees. You can be the beautiful you that he sees now that you see you with or without him. These worksheets, these wants, needs, and shoulds, 2, 3, and 4, if you work the whole worksheet, it shows you how to live. And it wakes you up to who you are. For people with open minds, people with minds as open as yours are. I just find that extraordinary. In other words, just a great gift. You have the gift of integrity. We, all of us don't. We're too frightened to see ourselves. And from where I sit, you're a great teacher. He is distant, is it true? In that situation on the phone, he's distant. Is it true?
No,
Not at all. Not that I've heard.
he was present, actually, trying to tell me that he's aware that I'm just feeling really anxious, and even though I know it's irrational.
You know, the very thing that may have in some way offended you, or you just couldn't hear, you can hear now. You're catching up
Yeah.
with the woman he loves and catching up with the man you love. You know, I think it's Alanis Morissette that there's this song, I think it's called Thank You. You bring it back as I sit with you. The words are, thank you for hearing me. Thank you for hearing me. And then she moves into, thank you for seeing me. Thank you for seeing me. So you might just find that, listen. That's my experience of you today. Number 5, he is committed
Loving and present.
on that call. He is committed to anything you dish out,
Mm,
and loving and present.
yeah.
You know what that adds up to? Proof that you are lovable
Yeah.
without your tricks. He sees them.
I've tried a lot.
Well, honey, he sees, I think he's seen through it, but you can ask him those questions too. Let's look at 6.
Okay.
Be grateful for anything he says that may be threatening to you, and you can have conversations around it. You know, these worksheets, they're, who knows what they're, these living turnarounds are nothing short of miracles. They're specifically for you, written by you, questioned and turned around. They're your gift. So 6, what is it in that conversation on the phone with him that you don't ever want to experience again?
Um, I never want him to leave me again.
I'm willing that he.
Will leave me again.
Yeah, because if you're insecure about it, it's just another worksheet. It's not done till it's done. We can't hold the people we love captive, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So the ego is safe because the ego just becomes more fearful because
Yeah.
it goes so against everything in you. And it looks like tears and fear and guilt. I look forward to.
Him leaving again.
Yeah, because if you're not happy for him, and if you're not happy for you for the space, it's just another worksheet. Oh, honey, you're a good listener, and we all witness that. You're a very good listener to your internal. You're very forthcoming. Your integrity just blows my mind. And I've loved sitting with you. Thank you for being our teacher today. And I'm going to ask for a little feedback. And because you really grew a lot of us today, honey. We grow from your experience. So,
Thank
dears,
you.
oh, Nancy, honey, your takeaway.
Hi, Byron
Hi,
Katie. Wonderful to be
hi,
with you
honey.
today. And thank you so much, Addie. That was so beautifully done. I just how we reach out and try to grab onto comfort and happiness in someone else. That's so real for me and probably so many of us. For me, it was around one of my sons, and it was so beautiful to just think about, like, when am I acting when I'm around him?
Yeah.
Trying to pretend that I'm very chill when I'm actually anxious about how the visit's going to go.
Honey,
Um,
that's brilliant. Yeah.
or the extra being extra happy, that thing when you were saying, that he loves that I'm happy. It's like, but maybe I'm acting happy when I really am happy, but I make it try to make it look more than just happiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. As though happiness isn't enough. We try
right.
to, the ego wants to take it over and trump it. And it's just, then at that point, it takes away from our happiness, doesn't add to it. Yeah. Good one. Good one.
That acting, I'm going to think about when I'm acting.
Yeah.
Really
Oh,
good. Thank you.
it's a goodie.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Shannon, your takeaway.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Addie. Thank you, Katie.
Mm,
Um, I think the biggest takeaway was realizing that when we're happy for the other people in our lives, like true love is being happy for those. And so when they're sharing their experiences, sometimes it's easy to say, "Well, I wish I was there," but at the fact that they're sharing in detail what they're going through and us being
Good
there,
one.
that's so beautiful.
Yes.
It's so beautiful. It
And
is
we don't
so
have to
awesome.
take the flight.
Yes,
Love is
yes,
it's endless joy. And
yes.
uh, so many perks.
And when you said when people say I love you, it's their illusion of us. It's us in their mind. So when people say I love you, Katie, or whatever, how do you respond to that knowing that that is just their perception of you?
Respectfully, they have a right to love. And if they hate me, they have a right to hate. But either way, it's not on me, other than do I love me or am I into self hatred when I am in a situation with that person or anywhere else in my life? So it always comes back to me because I could be a saint and the world could see me as the extreme opposite. As the world is is what we believe it to be, and the people are who we believe them to be, and they can never be more or less than that. So if there are several hundred people looking at you now, there are several hundred different yous. Yeah, so we really don't have a lot of control over that. But integrity, authenticity, it's not something we have to be ashamed of. It's just a little weird at first for some of us, how to be authentic. But it's where safety lies because it's self-love and without arrogance. It's just a natural fact. And anything we think, say, or do that goes against that feels like stress. It's the cause of our suffering. And good for that, because that stress can wake us up to, oop, that's a good worksheet. What was I thinking and believing? And I can move it from my mind to paper and take care of it. Yeah, thanks, honey. Okay, dears. Well, Addie, thank you for being our teacher today. You're a great teacher from where I sit, and thank you for that. And all of you, thank you for your contributions. It's what allows us to be here. I can't do it without staff, and staff can't do it with me. We're a team, and again, thank you for supporting our ability to be here and share all of us together, share time. And again, Addie and all of you, thank you for something beautiful. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. At homewithbk.com, let's do the work.